Gifted by nature, the best soils. This is Uganda, land of organic foods as diverse and unique, like its fabled snow on the equator. This is the health foods connoisseur's paradise. The home of foods which have sustained the healthy Ugandan population for centuries. The fastest growing population in the region today. Welcome to an exciting adventure of the palate, starting with the staple foods of Uganda. These are basically carbohydrates and are available year-round. Grown in every part of Uganda's versatile fertile soils, staple foods production and concentration tend to be influenced by history and geocultural factors. The industrial age has replaced the traditional African woman's clay pot with a metal saucepan, but not the style and methods of our grandmothers. Folklore has it that Chintu, the first man, and his goddess wife Nambi left heaven as immortals, but midway Nambi returned to heaven to fetch the millet she had forgotten. That is when death followed her to earth. Although love of millet brought death to earth, the millet brought from heaven keeps us alive and healthy. Today, millet is a very popular staple grown and eaten all over Uganda and eaten when ground to flour. Millet should be well chosen. Use flour from good millet. It should be well cleaned with grit and finely ground. Millet flour is normally mixed with cassava flour or dry cassava chips. Millet flour is normally mixed with cassava flour or dry cassava chips are mixed with millet before milling. The ratio of millet to cassava will depend on an individual's taste. More cassava will produce a soft, very elastic bread, which will taste more like cassava than millet. The average ratio is 500 ml of millet flour to 500 grams of cassava flour. Tip it over into a plate or a serving basket. Serve hot in a basket or slice into small servings as follows. Malakwang sauce, sour type of vegetables, are green and red. Pluck the leaves from the stem, wash well and place in a pan. Put in half the water and boil covered for 7 minutes. Drain the water and add simsim and groundnut paste. Blend well. Add the rest of the water and cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Add the salt and serve. Malakwang is the most popular sauce that goes with millet bread in the northern region. In northern Uganda and Teso sub-region, the cowpeas leaves cooked together with groundnut paste is a very popular sauce known as bo. The Bamasaba of eastern Uganda enjoy the same vegetable sauce called liboshe. In the eastern mountain Elgon region, millet is still an important staple that is as popular as other staples. Here, amalewa, bamboo shoots, is the famous delicacy. The banana easily grows everywhere in Uganda. It is eaten green before it is ripe. The fingers have to be peeled to remove the outer covering, which contains sap and cannot be eaten. To peel, use a fairly sharp knife. Cut top and bottom and then pick off the cover, making sure that the whitish layer is also removed. Wash the matoke before cooking. Preparing a meal of matoke calls for the perfect timing, flair and the dexterity of a practical artist. The typical Ugandan meal consists of a staple accompanied by a sauce and a side dish of greens like nakati, jobyo, dodo, ensuga, entula, and many others. The usual sauce is mostly a stew. But for that special guest and on special occasions, there are elaborately prepared sauces. Most celebrated and reserved for a honored guest is the luwombo. The dish starts in the banana gardens where the materials for the dish are nurtured. A universally unique steaming method of preparing sauce found nowhere else in the world. No one knows the time of origin or where it started. Call it the creativity of the African woman. Luwombo preparation is as taxing and delicate as any sophisticated creations of a five-star chef or a candidate in a haute cuisine competition. Today's chefs have dreamed up a range of Luwombo varieties you may never forget. Luwombo egg omelette, vegetable delights, stews galore, but the ultimate is chicken luwombo, comparable to the Christmas turkey. This is for the honored guest or a brother-in-law on a very special occasion. When ready for serving, luwombo is detailed. The rich virgin aromas and flavors rise and tease the guest, beckoning you to feast. Delicacies untouched by neither creative nor elements. It's all and only yours, the honored guest. The tubers are of different colors and sizes. Some get soft and watery when cooked, while others will remain hard even when well done. Some are very sweet, while some are not. They may be steamed, boiled, baked, or roasted. Peel the potatoes, wash thoroughly and place in a banana leaf in a pan prepared for steaming, making sure the water does not reach the potatoes. And serve with sauce or as an accompaniment for tea. Young pumpkins are eaten as vegetable, but when mature and hard, they may be eaten as a staple, just like matoke and potatoes. They are rich in vitamins and minerals and mash well. They are normally eaten with other foods, and the seeds are a medicinal snack. Katogo is nutritious as all the foods. Boil the sorted beans till soft. Peel the potatoes and steam them till soft. Drain the beans and mash them well. Add a little salt. Add the sweet potatoes. Continue mashing and mix well. Bring the mixture together and wrap in a banana leaf. Steam for 15 to 20 minutes and serve hot or cold with steamed greens or entula. This can be eaten as a snack. There are many types of yams, but the methods of preparation are basically the same. They may be eaten hot or cold. Eshabwe is special delicacy from the cattle-rich western Uganda. Purified cow ghee is the basic ingredient. It is mixed with filtered local salt and stirred for over 40 minutes. The mixture changes colors to white. When ready, it is mixed with dry meat or mushrooms. Eshabwe is mainly served with millet bread. Dry beans and maize seeds, boiled together, make a very nutritious meal, eaten in many parts of Uganda. In southwestern Uganda, it is called empengere. The Luos call it nyoyo. And among the Madi, it is anyoi, served with lots of green vegetables. Cassava is a root tuber growing on a cassava plant. There are different types of cassava, some of which have to be soaked in water after peeling for some time. Cassava can be eaten fresh or may be chipped or dried and ground into flour. The flour is used in the making of different dishes. Nziki is a very special fish meal by the Madi people of northern Uganda. Elaborately prepared, bones are removed from the smoked fish, then smashed and cooked together with ground simsim. Uganda's 6 lakes and dozens of rivers crisscrossing the country are the source of species of fish. These can be cooked fresh or smoked and be cooked in a variety of ways. But the tastiest is the luombo of any of the fish. Most of the fish eaten in Uganda is freshwater fish. White fish includes tilapia, nkeje, ngara. Fish is eaten dry or smoked. Ugandan hospitality does not stop at flowers or elaborate greetings.
Welcome.
Every visitor is presented with the famous coffee beans and always a drink of water ready for the casual passerby. Then there are the coffees, the teas and hot porridge from maize and millet. There are juices from the various citrus and non-citrus Ugandan fruits, squeezed or blended in modern machines. Juices for health, thirst and daily use. Every region of Uganda is graced with rolling hills and grasslands, the grazing fields for various indigenous breeds of cattle. The millions of cattle have inspired a unique cattle culture, starting with the ornate and poetic architecture. In these homesteads, there is a rich milk culture. These milk containers from Ankole tell the story of milk as traditional nourishment, milk for drinking. Cultured milk is first boiled and left for 24 hours before drinking. The working of cow ghee is a specialized family task for women. Cooking ghee, ghee for eshabwe, and ghee for other purposes is made in this way. But for ceremonies and adults, there are alcoholic drinks. Ajono, malua made from baked millet and fermented millet, can be served in a pot with a straw or in a calabash. A drink that's more than a drink. Malua is community. Malua is politics. Jokes, but above all, malua is mild, nutritious, and a social engineer, bonding the visitor to the host community setting. That explains why the malua pots and straws can be found everywhere. With several types of bananas, Uganda is the home of the biggest number of bananas and banana-based dishes in the world. Here we have 5 types of banana juices, some so sweet it has to be diluted with water before consumption. Such banana juice is mixed with ground red sorghum and fermented for 2 days to produce warm brown banana wine, which connoisseurs say goes with many local dishes. Traditionally, it is kept in gourds and calabashes. This brew, known as tonto or mwenge, is also used in social cultural occasions. Muramba is a popular mild alcoholic drink from southwestern Uganda. It's made from roasted and fermented sorghum. Traditionally, muramba is served in a calabash. The variety range of Uganda's traditional dishes make a long list that can't be exhausted here. But while you are here, seize the opportunity and treat yourself to an unforgettable adventure. Taste the best organically grown foods and drinks in the world at the source of the Nile.